Good morning. Today is a beautiful day. Just got back from a huge hike, and we're going to wait for some people to come on. It's me and my mermaid today, and my super wrinkled sweater that was shoved into the back of a drawer that I forgot about. Because I love this color, and this color with this chair. How about this color with this chair?
Oh no, that color, I always love when you put that color on. Yeah. Let me just move this forward so people can hear you instead of me, because I remember last time they heard.
So close. It's already starting, people.
Well, just tell them what. Hi, Leslie. Leslie Williams says hi.
Good morning, Leslie. Yeah, so I'm here with my mermaid cup, and I gave you the goat.
Oh.
You already drank it.
I already drank it, yeah. Are you kidding me? You could tell them.
Oh my God. I'm going to wait till Shannon and a few other people are on. Yeah, so we're in Sagittarius time, but we're coming into goat time next, and we've got a goat sitting here, so I gave her a goat cup this morning. And
Joyce Lee Leggett says hi, everyone.
Hello, morning.
Joyce. Good morning.
Good evening.
Or good afternoon.
Good everything.
What was it on SNL? Good morning, good evening. What was it? It was the news thing. I want to say it was Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I just dated myself, but that's okay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whoever. Okay.
Whoever.
Julie Jacobs says hi, all. Hi,
Good
Julie.
Morning.
Maria Dario is watching with us.
Good morning, Maria.
Good morning, Maria. Okay. Very cool. Maria says good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Does she remember the Chevy Chase line? Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, and good night. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if anyone has the Saturday Night Live line, that would be appreciated.
Maria says yes, she does.
Yeah. Maria and I'm a week older than Maria. I'm 10 days.
She says it was from the Truman Show. Oh. That's what it was. I knew. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm 13 days. Let's just get the math right. 13 days older than Maria.
So her birthday's coming up? Or it already happened? Your birthday happened in August. What am I thinking?
Yeah, and hers is at the very end. She's falls right into that Virgo.
I was thinking Thanksgiving. Yeah. Wow.
End of August Virgo.
Yeah.
Which is different than a September Virgo.
Chris Wilson says good morning. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Chris. The coffee is kicking in, and it's kicked in over there.
Oh my God. Okay, so Maria says good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
There we go.
That's what it is. Thank you. God. That part of my brain can now relax.
Yeah. Anyone else on?
Yes.
That was good. Maria.
That was so good. Thank you, Maria. I know Bernadette is watching. Oh my God, you're going to see Bernadette next.
Yeah, and I have the itinerary here. I thought we would talk about the itinerary. Just because I really want to share with people this adventure, and I'm going to share while I'm on the trip. What?
Maria put #old ladies rock.
That is correct. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, if you're new to me, my name is Joan Ranquet. I'm an animal communicator, TEDx speaker, author, and founder of Communication with All Life University. It's a school for people to learn animal communication, or become an animal communicator, learn energy healing, or become an energy healer, and learn about nature and wildlife, or go on a fabulous trip. I'll share that in a moment. Anyway, we have lots of... we have a sale on coming up in December, although people have already started to take advantage of it, for the big program and the single certifications, which are, you can get a single certification just in animal communication or energy healing, animals in transition, animal ambassadorship, which is our new program that's all about working in shelters and sanctuaries and all things like that, rehab centers. The list goes on and on. And we've got an amazing group of people doing calls with organizations now in our outreach department, which is all part of that Animal Ambassador program, and it's amazing. What else do we have coming up? We have so many good things coming up. Yeah, we have some. I have to call Maria afterwards and maybe tell her what I found out yesterday.
Okay.
I certainly have to tell Shannon. Yeah, and it's yeah, we have some cool stuff coming. Anyway, so is Shannon here?
She is running late. She says she's getting on her computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
she's on her phone. She's watching, but she doesn't want to come on camera on phone.
Okay. So Bernadette and I. Anybody else from the trip here?
Tanya just joined. Good morning, she says.
Good morning.
Bernadette said, good morning, Joan and Claudia. Getting so excited for Kenya.
Yeah, I'm going to see you, Bernadette, in like 2 or 3 days. Wow. I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm more excited that you're getting to see Bernadette and Tanya and Afton and all these people, or that you're actually if you were telling me we're all meeting for coffee tomorrow, I'd be so excited. But then on top of that, the trip that you have planned.
Yeah.
You got a text from Sharon.
Oh.
That's it. Okay. Tanya says, woohoo.
Yeah.
Daniela Van Amsterdam says, hello, good evening. So I found out yesterday that a certain someone whose initials are Daniela Van Amsterdam joined the program.
That's correct.
Congratulations.
Hooray.
And welcome aboard.
And this is our silent clapping with glasses.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm so excited to have you in class.
Yeah. It's very cool. Okay, so what I wanted to share is a little bit about where we're going, because I'm going to be doing pop-up lives, and you're going to meet Tanya and Bernadette and Lauren and other people from the program, because they don't know it, but they'll be in the pop-up lives. It may be in the middle of the night because we're going to be 10 hours ahead, although for Daniela it will be only about 5 hours ahead. So I wanted to share the itinerary because I would say that my porn is putting itineraries together. And so I worked with Wycliffe, who was our guide, a year before the pandemic. And I thought we were going to do this trip December 2020. So it's a really big deal to finally get off the island, so to speak, and to go for more than a few days. What's coming up?
When you said that they don't know yet, but they're going to be doing pop-up lives, and Tanya responded, "We know now."
Yeah. So anyway, the reason I want to do this is because we have the 12 days of giving coming up, and one of the places that we're going to is one of the places, the Sheldrick Trust, where the orphan elephants are, and I forget. I want to say, I know the 4th is that's World Cheetah Day. So that's always, whatever our digital class, that goes to the CCF, but Cheetah Conservation Fund, which I've been to in Namibia, and we must go again. Anyway, a lot of the places that were handpicked for my, for the 12 Days of Giving are places I have a relationship with. And Kat, one of my project managers on the team, actually just went to the Diane Fossey Foundation in Rwanda. She's meeting us in Nairobi on Thursday. She and I are going to work from the hotel room on Friday. And anyway, so I wanted to share this because this is really, I'm so excited and I'm so grateful to be able to do this trip and with the people. But what the Sheldrick Trust does is absolutely amazing. So the first day that we get there, we actually have a pre-trip planned. We're going to the national park there in Nairobi, a bunch of us. And then we drive to Amboseli, which is south of Nairobi, and it looks right at Mount Kilimanjaro, so it's incredible there with the looks onto the valley, across the valley there. But the first, I forgot to say, the 26th, or no, the 28th. What day is the 28th? The 27th is Sunday?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah. Whatever that day is. So what we did was with the price of the trip, we adopted elephants, baby elephants. So we get a private showing at the Sheldrick Trust of the orphans, and people get to meet their orphans. And that is a very special thing because the Sheldrick Trust, if you've never heard of it, they do remarkable work. They are Dame Daphne Sheldrick, basically started the whole way in which people adopt, are able to keep orphan elephants alive. If you've ever read any book about any other elephant writer, including our friend Francoise at Tula Tula, when they've had orphan animals, they call the Sheldrick Trust because Daphne Sheldrick in the 50s created this formula for elephants to survive. And it's a little bit of cow's milk, but it's something special, and they weren't surviving just off cow's milk. She created this whole special thing that kept orphans alive. Her husband was a park ranger in Savo, which is where we're going after Amboseli. And there was a river that went through it, and she would often be on the other side. She would be at home, and he couldn't get home for a while, and there she would be, raising her daughters in a house full of baby elephants. Yeah. I mean, can I say dream life? Anyway, except the kid part. Oh, did I just say that out loud? Yeah, I did. Anyway, Claudia's gonna lose it. So anyway, yeah, so she had a house full of baby elephants and rhinos, and so she basically, wouldn't have a house full, but she'd have a few at a time.
One is a house full.
Yeah, one in the kitchen is enough. Can you imagine a baby elephant running through here?
Well,
yeah, I've got a baby hippopotamus, Abby. So anyway, then she got land. I mean, it's this whole thing. It's a really great book. I read it like 10 years ago, so I can kind of remember the details, except that I've been there, and it's absolutely amazing. So we're going to be actually hugging and touching baby elephants, and each of those babies live in a stall at night with a person. So they have a blanket and they're hugged, because in a herd they would be all, they're always together. They're always surrounded. So they, then from there, every day those baby elephants go on a walkabout with 2 or 3 guys in green outfits. The Sheldrick Trust, these guys wear green outfits, and I think they're darker green at the nursery. So those orphans live there for a couple of years. So we're going to go there first, then we go to Amboseli. Then we're going to a Tumba camp, which is in East Savo. And I'll never forget flying in there. We're going to drive in, but flying in there and just watching the herds of elephants beneath us while we're in this little teeny plane. It's the coolest thing on the planet, and they're moving through bushes and trees. But anyway, so where this next place is where the teenagers go, or the juveniles. And what happens is there's 3 paddocks. So when they first come in, they come into the first paddock, and it's not much bigger than like my arena. So at night they stay in there, and then the kind of middle group has been there for a while. There's 3 big paddocks, and then the last group, they've been there the longest, and their door is never shut at night. So they can make a choice to go find the wild elephants. So these guys, the first group, and they acclimate to the whole idea of, oh, now we're here, we're with some naughty band of boys, and I don't think they're sexually active yet, so they're able to be with boys and girls, right? So then the next group, they've been there a while, and then, like I said, the third group has been there the longest, and they have free reign. So they have the same schedule, right? They walk about, except now they're way out in the bush, and I think these guys have lighter green outfits, and so they're always visible, and they're able to walk and maybe run into the wild elephants. So it's this band of juveniles, and I mean, it's a long line of juveniles. I have some of the most beautiful pictures of these guys running in, and their elephant suits look like they're just too big, and they've got, like, you know, it looks like they've got fat suits on in the back. And anyway, it's so incredible. So they go out into the wild first thing in the morning. So what we do is we go there, we watch them eat breakfast, which is basically Timothy pellets, which is what I feed. And then they go out, and so then we go do something else. So at lunch, we go meet them at their lunch spot, where they get a huge bottle. They get one more. They're still on the formula. And then they swim, and they go through. It's crazy. We get to walk a little ways with them when they then continue on their next walkabout. And then we meet them back up for dinner as they come in. Now, one morning I was there. An orphan, a graduated orphan who's out in the wild, came back to show her babies. And they bring other wild elephants with them.
Don't they bring the injured ones too?
They bring, yeah, so they eat these pellets, they come for breakfast. Yeah, so, but the amazing thing about the communication there is that because the relationship there is so unique with the humans who have helped them graduate into the wild, that them coming back and showing their babies to the people is like just the ultimate kind of gratitude. Thank you for what you've done. And they've also been known to bring back wild injured elephants that have no reason to trust humans, but those wild injured elephants trust the ex-orphans, the graduated orphans, and they trust the people, and therefore this whole other kind of communication is going on and healing out in that ecosystem. So that's why every trip to Kenya, I will always go to a Tumba camp, because what happens there is the ultimate in being, you know, like staying back, not interfering, but helping if asked. And because these orphans are kind of like these ambassadors out there in the wild, you've got this incredible symbiosis, you've got this incredible trust, and it's kind of like, to me, it just reminds me of the world I want to be in, right? Where they come and ask for help, or we can just admire them, and they can just think we're weird. But that's, anyway, so that's why. And then we're going to another place called Old Pajeta after that, which is further north of Nairobi, closer to the equator. And so it could be colder, ladies. So anyway, that's where the last black rhino is, and yeah, and then we've got some really special things planned. So anyway, that's the trip, and then I'm going on to Uganda. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do something live with gorillas, but I will certainly get amazing footage and pop it into the Learn to Communicate page. And so I just thought I would share that because I'm so grateful I get to go. I'm so grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful for that world where humans and animals are interacting, and it isn't something where they don't have agency. They have full agency. They are communicating because they're choosing to. And again, that's the world I want to be in.
Shannon Meyer says, this trip sounds so magical. Daniela Van Amsterdam says, Sheldrick is amazing, been there. It is so amazing and lovely to be there and to watch the good work.
Yeah.
Allie Isaacs is on. Hi, Allie.
Hi,
Yeah.
Allie.
She says, oh my God, you're killing me, when you were talking about the elephants and what they do. And she asked how many of the group or of the school are going to Kenya. How many people are going to Kenya?
12 people. The only people that are not would be Lori, Joan, or I've got Penny, my friend that I went to Oxford with, and then Linda Gage, who is a friend of Marie Christine's.
So 9 people in the program and 3 that are not.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Daniela Van Amsterdam said, when you were talking about the green
Well,
outfit.
Bernadette's husband technically is not. He married into the program.
He's married. He's.
So we have 2 veterinarians with us.
Nice.
Yeah.
Daniela Van Amsterdam says, the green outfit looks so good with the orange red sand.
It does. They certainly stand out.
And when you were saying that they come back, and she said that elephants never forget.
Yeah.
And Allie says, next year I'm going with you. I'll be there too, Allie. That's my goal.
Next year is going to be a different trip. It'll probably be South Africa and Botswana, but the year after, in 2 years, I'll do Kenya again. It'll be different parks. I mean, I looked up, because this is how I go to sleep. I literally sit and read on my little iPad sometimes. I try not to. In feng shui, you're not supposed to read in bed, so I try to leave all the devices out. But every now and then, I get in bed with my iPad and look up stuff. There's a park in Botswana I've never been to where the animals kind of live in the water. So trust me, Bernadette, you're gonna want to come, and Tanya already knows about all these trips. But the next Kenya trip will be, I don't know yet. I'll talk to Wycliffe, but there's 18 national parks in Kenya. I know this because this is the kind of stuff I look up. If I'm ever on Googly, it's not to see what about my dogs throw up. It's about what's near Chobe National Park in Botswana. How do we get to Zimbabwe from there? That's what I do in the Googly Drive. Right, this is your itinerary.
Oh, yeah, please don't. And Sandy Galindo is on.
Oh, hi, Sandy.
I'm going to go this way really quick. Sorry.
Yeah, I stole her. I had to make an itinerary for her because she and her husband and her kids are putting their RV down on the other side. They're going to be my land mates. And I have to tell you that I went on a hike this morning with Claudia. She spent the night so she could learn what happens dinner, late night, breakfast. She's done lunch for years with the horses and potty everyone because when she worked here. But anyway, so she didn't come with her dog because she spent the night. And so we're out there on the hike and I'm like, God, is Claudia okay? I let her have, it's the part of the way I go on the leash, so I let her have Abby, because Abby's the best one on a leash. The worst one off leash, but the best one on a leash. So anyway, I'm like, she is quiet. And if you know Claudia. So anyway, I finally was like, are you okay? Really concerned. She goes, no, I just haven't had any coffee yet. So, I learned a lot this morning. She just snorted. Anyway, trust me, for those on the trip, I will tell you that before we get in those vehicles to go out on game drives, I'm there. If the kitchen staff isn't up, I'm there, and I've got coffee and tea ready for everybody to do.
Oh my God. Well, I got my coffee now, so.
Yeah, she's good. Even a different tone of voice. Yeah, I'm okay. I haven't had any coffee yet. So wistful. Unrecognizable, frankly. But when she came to work, she always had her own coffee. So anyway.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Putting my glasses on as if I can read. I can't see a thing because she's got it facing her.
Bernadette, she posted a bunch of emojis laughing. Tanya too. Yeah, whatever. I don't function without coffee. I'm having conversations. They're just all in my head. I
Yeah.
have no energy to speak. Okay, going back. So Allie says next year she's coming with you. And when you said it's going to be a different, and I said yes, she said yay. Danielle Van Amsterdam says me too. She replied to Allie. Botswana, Zimbabwe, also good. And Allie says Cape Town. Isn't she from Cape Town?
Yeah, I would love to go to Cape Town again. Kat, one of my project managers, is American living in Cape Town, but is in Rwanda and flying to Nairobi on Friday to join us. But anyway, so I want to get down to Cape Town, and I spent a week there, and it was really lovely.
She says, Allie says she's from Johannesburg, Joburg. And then Tanya says, I totally get it. I guess referring to the coffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do we want to bring Shannon on?
Are you ready, Shannon?
Wait, while you're bringing her on, I've got it. I just showed my skin. I got a little skin.
And Michelle, November's on. She says, sending so much love and light to for your journey. So exciting.
Thank you. I'm very, 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 very excited.
Oh my God, no, you can't join from your, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot that. Shannon, you can only join from your phone, not your computer. That was the whole point of her getting on her computer, was to join, and then I just remembered you can't join from your phone, from your computer, unless you do. Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm so excited. I'm completely packed. Just have to go to the bank and Tractor Supply and talk to Shannon. That's me day. I will have coffee for you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
She's picking me up to take me to the airport early. Yeah, because I'm not going with silent Claudia. That's too long
It was
of a drive
eerie.
to wonder what's going on in there.
My daughter wants to get me one of those cups that says, don't speak to me yet, the coffee cup. It's got a line that says, not yet. And then another line, like as you drink the coffee down, all right, you can look at me now, or something like that. At the end, it's like, okay, I'm ready to speak. She's like, this is you. Never thought I'd be that person. I didn't become a coffee person until I was an adult, and I'm from Colombia.
And this is Colombia.
I know.
Colombian.
Okay, let's wait and see what's going on with Shannon. Let me see.
Oh yeah, you know what? I wanted to share, because we're going to have deals.
Okay.
The Jill and Joan.
Oh, it's not letting us add her.
We're going to have some sales coming up. And then these are pellets, which are great for horses. We call them sanctuary pellets because in California, you cannot feed hemp to animals that are eaten, such as gross. Anyway, we have pet shoes. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I did. It's gross. And the reason I was plugging it is because I realized I wanted to put some my hand. I'm so excited to let my leash injuries. Yes, leash injuries.
I have
heal.
one of those.
Yeah.
It's been weeks.
I stupidly put Abby on this side and Penelope on this side, and they went the opposite ways. And so.
Okay, yeah. I just sent Shannon an invite. Approve.
So anyway, the Jill and Joan, this stuff is amazing work. Yeah, it's amazing.
Shannon is on.
Hooray!
Oh my
okay,
gosh,
I'm going to spin this around. I'm going to do this. And can you see her?
Well, I can't. Now I can. Yes.
Okay.
Hello. Can we hear her?
Oh, that
Can
would
you
be
hear me?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. I think I should turn it off on my computer because it's confusing me and it's delayed. So I feel like I'm in a different time zone.
You're everywhere.
Me and John. See John
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
This is okay.
So wow, it's so cool to see your keyboard. That looks
Oh, I'm sorry. How do I?
No, I love it. It was a really cool look. It framed
Oh.
everything. Yeah. Uh-huh. So we were I just thought it'd be fun to bring you on, and we were thinking we would tell people about all the wonderful, we've got things going on sale.
Yes, we have the 12 days of giving coming up, and day 12 is my specialty. So keep an eye out if you're not a part of the Qualu University certification programs. There are many, but I would like to welcome our current students who have jumped in. Daniela Van Amsterdam is part of the Animal Mastery program now, and Leah is part of our AC single certification. Yay!
Yay!
And Leah just joined and said, I'm late, but great to see your faces. Welcome,
Oh,
Leah.
good. Yay. See, I couldn't even tell she joined, but I just had a feeling. I had a feeling she was going to be there.
Isn't that weird that you go to like an invisible psychic school and you think she's there?
Right?
Crazy.
It's so weird. People are like, I was just thinking about you and you called. And I'm like, yeah, that's
She
what
said
we
just
do.
in time, apparently. Haha.
Just in
It
time.
was just in time. So yeah, we've got some exciting things going on for um, students who are already in right now that I've sent a lot of emails to back and forth and had some great calls with. And then we've got some more exciting things coming up in December. So the first 12 days. And what's really cool about those 12 days of giving is you can give it as a gift. I just bought myself a gift last year because I wanted to adopt, I think, an orangutan. So you can go through, you can adopt animals, but you can also, if you already have the digital classes, you can adopt it for somebody else, unless you're
Yeah.
selfish like me,
Or
you
you
want
can
to.
keep the orangutan and give the class away.
Exactly. That's what I choose to do. I'll start a collage of animals and give the classes away because, I've been to a few of them over the years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is
so we're very excited about the 12 days of giving, and it's really, to me, the organizations that I've picked are organizations, again, that we have relationships with, most of, or we will. So it's people that are doing amazing things out there, keeping endangered species from at least staying even. I would love to think that tigers are having a comeback, which is amazing. So it's like I keep my eye on that sort of thing. Who is having a comeback, and tigers are one of the few endangered species that is. Um, but a lot of the other organizations, sadly, are definitely suffering. So this 12 days of giving is an opportunity to give them attention, get them a little money. You have an amazing gift and a class.
Yeah, and some people start off with a digital class. Well, there's a lot of people that have started off with a digital class that are now worked their way up into the live classes and certification programs. So you can start anywhere. There's many paths into the school of learning how to help more animals. And that's really, for me, that's what this is all about. I got in this to help my own animals, and now I'm grateful that I get to help other people's animals and teach at the school and help with enrollment. That's one of my favorite things in the world, is to talk to other people about their path and what their future might look like, or how they can get started, or it's so exciting to be a part of all of this. So I look forward to people setting up calls with me. You don't have to have the call with me on the date you see the promotion go out, but you have to set it up because there's going to be lots of special things. And then, like I said, I'm looking forward to hearing back from some of our other awesome students that might be joining us in the certification path right now. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to just say I'm really grateful for everybody that comes to the Facebook Lives. It's really fun to have everybody here. Do you want to share anything else, Shannon?
I'm just grateful for the school. I'm grateful for the people that the school attracts. I'm grateful for the work that you do. I'm grateful for all of your awesome books coming out that I have little sneak peeks of. I'm grateful for my animals, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be grateful for. So I can't believe we're already almost done with this year, but I'm grateful
Well,
that
I
there's a
will be
lot of us
back.
out there
What's
helping
that?
22. I said I'm grateful that there's a lot of us out there that want to help you with your mission of helping 22 million animals and empty the shelters. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yep. Yep. We're gonna do it. Um, yeah, I have some kind of big news, Shannon. So, how this might all start coming together. So, anyway, we are working. You know, when the school isn't in the session, we're still back there plotting and planning and finding ways that we can put ourselves out there to help, to mobilize on a bigger level. And that's really what, for me, I'll come on and do a Facebook Live before the end of the year, but I get back on the 14th, which is a Wednesday. So that following Tuesday, I'll do one. And then, like I said, the office kind of shuts down. I don't, but, we have to kind of close it down. And Shannon, I know will be taking calls, but not through, I mean, she'll have some time off. But the thing we are very committed to this. And I have to admit that prices have to go up because everything's gone up. So that's why we're having so many of the sales that we're having at the prices that we're having it for the end of through this year. And if you have any interest in any of it, even thinking about AC level 1, animal communication level 1, first of the year, if you want to get an extended payment plan or now is the time to get on that with Shannon. And, we're starting to enroll for the big program for the single certifications, but also for animal communication level 1. And, yep. So anyway, I'm just grateful for all of you. And am I forgetting anything? I'm so in my suitcase
No,
right
the
now.
payment plans are great, and I'm glad you brought that up because before, as I get information in from the team about prices going up, well, they have to because we're enriching. These programs are getting just enriched and added
Yeah,
to,
we're
and
not. We're
yeah,
adding to everything, and so that's part of why.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
everything is.
the bonuses that you can get now are going to be added, but the cost is going to go up. So you're going to get those rich added programs with this year's pricing. So even I get it, everyone's in a different situation, and that's why they have payment plans. And me, if you've talked to me, I will help you to the best of my ability get it done. And even if it's starting a longer payment plan and changing it later, it's not like you can't make changes, right? So sometimes just getting in while it's still 2022, and then then you're in, and you're part of this amazing family and tribe. And then who knows, you could just be like those of us that become teachers and just never leave and take advanced ambassadorship program certifications afterwards. So we always have fun stuff to do.
Yeah, that's the thing. We keep. I am not lacking in ideas.
No,
So there's
we are lacking in time to put them all into motion.
exactly. But
Which
now
is why we need more people.
Why we
And
need
people,
more people.
we do.
But
We do.
that's what's happening. So slowly but surely, we will do
Yeah,
this.
and maybe Claudia or I can put it in afterwards, but my email is info, at joanranquet.com. So if you want to reach out to me, you can do that. You can even tag me in the comments here, but the email is the best way to reach out to me, so I can send you a Calendly link and we can chat at a deeper level or get on a Zoom if you're in another country. So I always love meeting everybody from everywhere, New Zealand and Australia and Ireland and Amsterdam and everywhere, all over the world.
Everywhere.
It's really fun.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Have a
Wait.
great holiday. Yes.
Maria, I just want to say that Maria Dodara said, I'm grateful to be a part of this tribe. It's a family. Cheryl Cook said, I'm so very grateful for becoming a part of this wonderful school and tribe. Happy Thanksgiving to you all and those lucky ones that are going on the trip. Have an amazing trip, and I look so forward to seeing the pictures.
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
so excited and so grateful and so moved by Cheryl and Maria. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Bye.